My name is Maggie Scullin. This is my interview.
Hello. Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Hello. Well, that's a very good question. I've always been incredibly passionate about feminism and always known that I was a feminist and that it's something really important to me and like a huge issue that a lot of people are confused about or don't really understand. So I felt that I could take this time to really educate some people on something I feel really passionate about.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
My team worked on the problems of drinking and driving, and our call to action was that people really shouldn't drink and drive because there are so many alternatives and so many other ways that you can do it. And so we really focused on other directions people could take instead of getting behind the wheel. So we focused on the problems and the solutions, and then our call to action was just if you can avoid it, which you always can, then you shouldn't be drinking and driving, or else there will be these consequences and you could hurt somebody else. And so it's really important that people take full advantage of all the opportunities that they have to not drink and drive because it'll be really beneficial in the long run for not just them, but for everybody else around them.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
Well, I believe that my biggest strength, and I think that they would agree, is that I'm definitely a leader. And when I find something that I'm really passionate about, and then I can put my full effort in and really just dive in and do the best I can and show up on time, be committed, talk to all my group members, make sure everybody's ideas are heard, make sure everybody's ideas are incorporated if they work, and just generally be there for everybody on my team and not just for myself. And so I think that's just not only a team effort, but you need to put your best self forward into your group.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
For me, I've never really worked with a group before, and so it was really challenging to find times to get everybody to get together. And I'm really lucky that I had such a great group, but I know that if we had had some team members not pull their weight or other problems like that, I know we would have struggled a lot more. But since everybody on my team was so committed, that it worked out very well, and everybody showed up on time for everything. And so I don't know, the hardest part was just trying to get everybody's pieces to fit together to make a really good cohesive speech that was really strong and that we were really passionate about and we were really happy with. It took a couple of tries, but we eventually got there.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Comm 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
What I've learned the most in Common 10 is just public speaking. I'd never experienced anything like it before, but now I feel like between large lecture and small group, I've really gotten just so much better as a public speaker, which I feel like will help me a lot in the long run in the rest of my college career.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.